Scorpio, Happy New Year, and we're looking at your tarot reading here for January. And it's starting out here with some discussion, negotiation involving a male figure, and it looks like it might have something to do with money or contracts, or perhaps it's a raise. Don't know, but there's money involved. So somehow the two of you, I see, will be discussing the ins and outs of whatever this entails for you. And it could be one thing for some Scorpios, another thing for others, but it's really something that pertains to you specifically and how you can come to grow your and advance the path that you're on right now. Then I'm also seeing here that once these things come together for you, it's really being laid out on the table, so to speak. And it's like you have all tools available to you. And I feel what this is doing is in many ways going to set you free from whatever restrictions that has been, where you're going to have a little bit more creative flow and a little bit more of a creative spirit to actually move ahead and forge into those goals that you have set for yourself. Now, here's the second male figure coming into the scene, and I feel he is very supportive. This is a very I'd like to say happy-go-lucky type personality. He's very outgoing and extrovert, charming too. But this man has vision. The first one is all about the money and the contracts and whatnot, okay? It's more hardcore information. The second one, this one that you'll be working with, he has a vision, and it's like he wants you to come in and somehow expand upon it with your own creative touch. Now that coming up, I'm seeing that it's going to keep you busy because you're really going to have to balance your time here between that of your home life and that with your career. But I'm seeing the energy is really great and really a source of a lot of new strength and power and excitement. So expect January to be a busy month for you. I see you kind of running to and fro, getting all your things done and your ducks in a row. And I'm not saying it's going to be without challenge, because there is definitely challenges coming. But these are challenges that are actually fun to have around, because it's going to allow you to need to troubleshoot, to invent or reinvent yourself, or to dare jump off the deep end too here. But I think already in December you were feeling that this was on its way, all right? So you've seen it coming, so I don't think this is necessarily something that's just going to jump out at you out of the blue. So once you've been cultivating this here for a while, it's taking on shape and form. And the excitement, I feel now, there's communications, okay? So you're sharing, and this might even be with coworkers and other people that you're working with, so that you can really come into a team effort here. And the priority for you will be to stay focused. I don't think you're going to have a problem with that at all, Scorpio. You're pretty good at that when it really, really is needed. Then I'm seeing that not only busy at work, but you might just end up taking work back home and continuing in the home hours just to get on top of it. So there might be deadlines. So this is a part of the excitement to get it all together. That being said, well, when it comes to the romantic energy here of January, it is there. It is definitely there. And what I do see is support. So I'm feeling that your partner, for those of you in a committed relationship, will have all the understanding needed for you to actually complete this task. Because this task, yes, it may be busy for a while, but it's not going to last forever. And the support that you're getting, I feel, is taking a big weight off your shoulders, because you can't be everywhere at once, right? Now, also on the upside of that, there is moments here for romantic interaction, and I feel that that is good. Now, in between, you got to promise me here, Scorpio, to just step aside every once in a while just to get a breather or find just a little bit of me time. That will help you, just so you don't feel like you're being pulled in all directions. There is quite a bit of success that can follow upon this path here, Scorpio, for you. as you complete whatever this major task is. The only thing I see that you need to be a little bit wary of is that somebody doesn't steal your thunder, all right? So be good about making sure that the work you do will come under your credit, all right? So look out for it. Now, here is some wonderful changes coming up, and this has to do with somebody coming in, looking at not just the support you have given, but also I feel this could have to do with some bonus coming in here. And I don't really think it's necessarily something that you're anticipating or even thinking about, but there is a male that is looking at all the work done in such a fantastic way that this bonus, it doesn't have to be monetary, it could be, but not necessarily. It could be a promotion or something, at least some recognition. Like I said, I do see that there is success here following upon your footprints. Now, expect also communication back to back, and it really has to do with a future expansion, not necessarily within this particular project that I see. This could be on the sideline of it. It's more like setting things up for the future. And as you do, it's more like news coming to you rather than you instigating this. And then here opens up a new path. And I feel there is such good news coming to you from afar. Now, that could be from a family member. It could be from a friend or an associate. But this is like out of state, or could even be out of country. Whatever that is, I feel that you're really happy for this person who's taking such quantum leaps. So listen here, Scorpio, there is a big bang here for you, and I see that you're ready for it. I think that you, throughout all of 2015, have been so motivated, so there, so present, and ambitious too, but also with all the responsibility that's been on your shoulders. So I believe that you're ready for change. That change is coming. It's not quite yet here in January, but I do see it coming up over the next few months. So that will be quite exciting to take a look at what will be coming here throughout late winter and into spring. So we will pay attention to it and follow up on that here on a monthly basis, just to see the developments that you can come to expect. But there is a longing, and this longing, Scorpio, is perhaps, even though busyness is good, that's a sign of success, right? But it comes with a price. I'm seeing that deep down, internally, what you're longing for is a little bit more private time, just to be creative, just to even sit and relax and read a book. Something as simple as that, just so that you can start smelling the roses again. And I assure you, dear Scorpio, that time will come. But by that time, you will have already set up a new foundation for yourself, even for your family. So that will allow you to really take some more side steps so that you can have a little bit more of that peace, a little bit more of that day-to-day routine. It's like I could see you looking over at others with a little bit enviness when you hear that they have time to do this, and that. It's been a long time since you were able just to embrace a day all of its own. But that is coming. So listen, your spirituality is here in spite of everything else going on. And you might, hear yourself saying, hey, I don't have time to be spiritual. I don't have time to meditate. But you know what? In spite of everything, like I said, you are still so incredibly connected to the source, your higher self, and the Godhead within you, even though you're not having the time to set off for it. And this is just because of your pure being, Scorpio. You have that innate ability to actually just stay connected through your sheer will. And so do trust that. There is more coming to you where you're going to feel that you can connect with your friends, do group things, having fun together, sharing time, and especially within spiritual faculties and so forth. But right now, it's all about bringing this ship home. And financially, I have to say that, it's looking pretty good, because It is coming in right behind everything you're doing. But right now, it's not really the money you're looking for. You're looking for just time. Time has become your priority as far as values. It could have been wanting to achieve a little bit more income in the past, but you're already doing so good that now time is the most valuable for you. But listen, hey, this is what I have for you here in January. You were busy there in December getting these things all set up. You're going to have a few days off. Apparently, that will do you a whole lot of good, so you can really jump off the deep end again here once we hit New Year's. So this is what I have for you in January, and looking forward to see you there next month. But do listen to your moon and rising sign, because your sun sign tarot right now was all about career and work, right? If you listen to your moon and rising sign, you might get a different addition to what can come in and behoove you and expand upon your day-to-day life. So I'll see you in February. Have a good one, everybody. Bye now.